Topic-related vocabulary Part 4. Crime. People should be wary of cybercriminals who hack into their computers illegally on a global scale. Be wary of cybercriminals who hack into, illegally on a global scale. Being online makes you instantly vulnerable. That's why you should always take the right precautions to avoid falling victim to e-crime. Vulnerable, take the right precautions, falling victim to e-crime. It is advisable not to give away personal information online unless you trust the source, and it is important to invest in your security by installing and updating security software. It is advisable not to give away personal information online. Invest in your security, installing and updating. Dishonesty and deception are very common online, and more often than not what looks harmless on the surface may hide dangers that could ruin your life. Dishonesty and deception, harmless on the surface, may hide dangers, ruin your life. Keep your personal computer safe from infections that could spread throughout your system. Infections spread throughout your system. The internet is a tool that should be used with caution. Do you agree? How dangerous is to use the internet today without knowing the ways you can protect yourself? Communication. The internet is an invaluable communication tool, as people are able to access information online and talk with their peers instantly. An invaluable communication tool, access information. However, computer affects personal relationships in such a way that it could lead people to social isolation. Affects personal relationships, lead people to social isolation. Advances in technology have led to a noticeable increase in the number of teens with mobile phones. Advances in technology, a noticeable increase in the number of teens with mobile phones. People learn how to develop their social skills online through social media, but this has nothing to do with the real-life social skills. Develop their social skills, the real-life social skills. How has modern technology changed the way people communicate and interact with each other? What are the drawbacks of communicating through a machine? Are teenagers familiar with real-life social skills? Parenthood. Both parents should play a role in childbearing and spend quality time with their offspring. Play a role in childbearing, spend quality time with. Parents that view children as individuals and treat them with respect usually raise children with a sense of responsibility. That view children as individuals, treat them with respect, sense of responsibility. Children should learn to be respectful towards the elderly and apologize for their disobedience. Respectful towards the elderly, apologize for their disobedience. When children misbehave, they usually seek their parents' attention. Raising children requires patience and diplomacy. Misbehave, seek their parents' attention, requires patience and diplomacy. The best way to handle a stubborn child is to express your disapproval of his/her behavior and give a warning. The best way to handle a stubborn, express your disapproval, give a warning. How has parental discipline changed from the past? What are the best methods to teach discipline to a child? Sleeping disorders. Insomnia is a common problem of our modern times, as people are either under a lot of pressure and they cannot go to sleep, or they have no time for relaxation due to a busy schedule. Under a lot of pressure, have no time for relaxation. Lack of sleep not only leads to irritability, but it also interferes with daily activities, as physical energy is not adequately restored during the night. Leads to irritability, interferes with daily activities, physical energy is not adequately restored. Inadequate rest is detrimental to people's health, not only because people experience lack of motivation during the day, but also because it has a negative effect on the body. Inadequate rest, detrimental to people's health, lack of motivation, has a negative effect. A good sleep or nap has a profound effect on our bodies, as we feel refreshed and alert. A good sleep or nap, profound effect on our bodies, feel refreshed and alert. People today are so busy that they underestimate the importance of rest. What are the consequences? If health is the most important thing, why do people keep ignoring it? Stress. The illness of our time is said to be stress, as it has devastating effects on our health, and there are many stress-related illnesses. Has devastating effects on our health, stress-related illnesses. Stress is very common but very difficult to combat due to the excessive demands that are placed on us and our anxiety to please. Very common but very difficult to combat, excessive demands that are placed on us, anxiety to please. It is important for people to find ways to relieve stress by diverting this negative energy into something creative. Find ways to relieve stress, diverting this negative energy into something creative. It is advisable to make time for ourselves and recharge our batteries often without filling our schedule with many activities, since activities and our effort to keep up with them can be stressful. Make time for ourselves, recharge our batteries, keep up with them can be stressful. People who find balance between work and leisure and express themselves creatively feel fulfilled, satisfied, and relaxed. Find balance between work and leisure, express themselves, feel fulfilled. If you are full of anxiety, you will never feel a sense of satisfaction with your work or life. Full of anxiety, sense of satisfaction. The modern way of life has increased stress. Can you think of any solutions to this problem? How can feelings of stress damage our health?